Cooper absolutely got all of the bad luck in that run.
Yeah, it really was ridiculous. So the bats were bad enough, but just his Bridge of Destiny. And it looks like this race is getting started.
Oh, level 1 fade. Yes.
Always a glorious find.
Sad the red mage will not be able to learn it, though.
It's interesting to see that sylverfyre opted not to take a black belt, which, as we all know, are absurdly powerful when you can power level them early on. I would say it's going to make a difference and favor Edge, but it still remains to be seen.
Yeah, I think the plus and the negative side is, if you can find a reliable grind spot for the black belt, with the skills and spells shuffled, as we saw in the last scene, the Agamus can be deadly.
Definitely. Since enemy AI isn't shuffled for these settings, it's just the spell lists that are shuffled around. So any enemy that is a caster in the base game is still a caster, but the net effect is, well, most enemies that were reasonably dangerous, like they had Fire 2 or they had Scorch or, level appropriate skills, they'll usually wind up being incredibly more dangerous because they're much more spells that'll one-shot you or just cause an insane amount of damage that have a bigger chance of being shuffled to those earlier enemies.
Yep, so they'll go through the game. The start will be kind of similar. The only spellcasting monster that they will have the chance to see is the Odd Eye in the sea. Nothing in the Marsh Cave has anything crazy. Astos could if we get an early crown again, but in the last seed he had fire, so.
But Astos won't really be a problem, even if he does have something dangerous. With access to level 1 Fade, I'm expecting a level 2 or 3 damage spell that's going to be more than enough to murder him in one round anyway.
Oh, 6 HP Hank, run Hank. Ooh, Opal Armor, Flame Shield, great early pickup. Not as nice as the Ice Shield, but it's a close second.
Yeah, it's elemental resistance and a decent amount of absorb. I mean, you can't complain about that.
Break him. Get him. No! I wanted to see the break kill. So no early TNT or crown this time. Chat, where are we going? Where do you guys think the TNT and or crown is?
For those of you watching this for the first time, the location of key items has switched around, so we have no idea where the TNT is or the crown is or any other item that you need to complete the game. But early on, it's always pretty much the same thing. You need the TNT to really open up the map for you. So no matter what kind of settings you're playing on, the start of the game is always very similar.
Yep, so we know the TNT will either be in, will still be in this beginning starting area. We won't find it in Sea Shrine or anything like that because you need the TNT to progress outside of this little pond. But you can find the crown, you can find the floater, you can find the slab, you can find the adamant, or the ruby in any of these chests here in this starting area.
Yeah, it's looking increasingly more likely that we're going to see the inside of Marsh Cave this run.
Did Edgeworth go and check Matoya's cave? I saw that he reset out.
Yeah, he did. It was a bust, a bit of gold and a power staff.
Hey, that power staff, you know, it could be worth 65,353 gold. I'm gonna get a check here at the level 2 shops. Wall, very nice. And we know Edgeworth's gonna pick Soft up because he never buys heal potions, apparently. And we have Warp and Lit 2, nice pickups for your Black Mage and Red Mage.
An early warp is always a very nice thing to have around. It really speeds up a lot of just running around town, or eases up picking up chests on, say, Sky Castle or Mirage Tower or whatever. You could just check the chests and save a lot of steps just warping back out.
Well, DD Gaming's apparently wants us to have a 2.5-hour race. If that's the case, DD, this might turn into a solo cast for Artea. Dead pirates. They have a ship. We're going to sail the 7 seas together with our other light warrior friends. And we have some roos on Sylverfyre's side.
Right off the bat, we see Edge picking up a substantial lead just by using tents and avoiding encounters on the overworld, compared to Sylverfyre, who's just eating these wolves right now.
Stone touch roos. Oh, 2 stones. Yep, and these two get a drastic improvement on the last round, where the gold bracelet and pro ring costed about 100,000, and in this race they'll only cost 30 combined, which is nice. Bottle also here in Provoca for the max 65,535.
I don't know about you, Joey, but that's the worst bottle location for me. It's just such a drag to come back and pick it up.
This is like the one town you don't want to come back to, and unless you have no gold, you shouldn't ever come back here. But of course, they have the pro ring. When here's the odd eye. Let's see if he has anything fun. But yeah, the pro ring's there, the gold bracelet's there, and the bottle's there. So looks like we're coming back. Sylverfyre wants. Not going to buy the soft spell yet, I guess. Great, another Zardia production. Zardia just does not want me to sleep today. And we're seeing Edge going to Elfland first before checking the Dwarf Cave. I'm always interested. Are you a Elfland before Dwarf Cave kind of guy, or do you do Dwarf Cave first?
I am a 1 out of 6 chance of even checking the Dwarf Cave before going to Marsh.
I like it. Can't beat those odds, guys.
Yep. Roll a die, and if it's a 1, I'll go to Dwarf. If not, I'll just clear Marsh, because there's pretty much always something in Marsh anyway.
House is at a steep price of 3,393 gold. Black Magic Shop level 4 has lit, ice, and fast, so nice pickups there. And apparently something has temper. Level 3 maybe. I wonder if Sylverfyre is going to opt to keep his mage stoned.
He might just not have soft potions, but he can go and pick them up in Conaria. when enemy on hit effects are shuffled around like that, you're always guaranteed to have a pure potion and a soft potion available in the Canaria shop.
Yeah, he also had the soft spell at the magic shop there. And isn't going to Cornelius, so maybe I don't know. This is interesting. I kind of like the strategy, but we'll see how it pans out.
Can't say I approve of the abuse of hats, but we'll see how it pays out for him.
Oh, chat saying he's got 8 heal potions, soft potions on him. We know he had one because he did have 2 stone party members, and Edgeworth's going to pick up about 12k in gold and peace out. Sylverfyre just grinding up some levels. Level 7, Edge level 6, but we'll make it to the Marsh Cave first. And the
Sylverfyre picking up his double dose of disappointment in the Dwarf Cave.
Odd Eyes not doing anything. I'm a little disappointed. So we see Edge already with maybe a 2 to 3 minute lead. I do like his strategy of just saving in Elfland, walking up there, and then if there's nothing extremely good, no quest items or anything, he just resets out.
It's pretty safe. I mean, ship travel has the lowest encounter rate of all, so it's not a bad strategy at all.
Nope, and especially on this round, these round 2 flags, you're not going to see any craziness yet. Just the Odd Eye is your only potential bad. Edge trying to make his way through the ambush cave. Hitting up on that poisonous party mix.
Thankfully, there's no chance that anyone in there is going to spawn with dangerous skills, so it's not as bad as it could be for Edge right now.
Oh, rip Black Mage. Did the Black Mage just get punched really hard?
Iron armor, not quite what Edge was looking for, but still a decent pickup before going into Volcano.
Arguably the second best item, the best armor you can purchase. Steel armor is garbage, and silver armor is okay, but has less, I think it's absorb rating than the iron armor does.
It does, but the advantage of the silver armor is that the red mage can equip it.
Chitin fighters, the force class. Edge picking up the Vorpal. And that all-elusive soft potion, the Sylverfyre.
I don't know about you. I'm always partial to just AoEing down 6 mob encounters in Marsh Cave. It's a decent source of experience before you enter the volcano.
Can't disagree with you there. Unless you get the R-Bones with like 600 health, then you're not happy.
Yeah, the R-Bones can definitely ruin your day.
Oh, we got a TNT found on Edge's side. We'll see what the wizards are protecting today. Good old 1455 gold. And Edge has a couple more chests to check. 3 more chests to check. This music is so trippy.
I prefer the Sea Shrine or Temple of Fiends track, but this one is pretty nice too.
I feel like I'm not drunk enough to really get into this kind of crap. Edge gonna check his last chest here and dip out, head to the dwarf cave.
Not using warp for some reason. Is he out of charges or?
I don't know if he housed. Yeah, no, he didn't house on upon exit of the first half. Joey needs some oxyam. Joey needs some sleep. Oh, we got a world record. Cosmic Warriors emote spam, perfect. Edge seems to have a really good grasp of the encounter table and making very efficient use of the tents. Come on, Odd Eye, have something awful one time.
Yeah, Edge is a very competent and experienced runner. I don't expect we'll be seeing him take any encounter he doesn't want to.
Yes, despite the RNG tables being shuffled, um, being able to pick up quickly on the encounter cycle when you're gonna get into that heavier part of it and the lighter part of it, and kind of learning how many steps you have to take and whatnot is like it's such invaluable knowledge and an invaluable skill that you just it's something you pick up over time as you play more and more.
Definitely, it can add up to quite a lot of time across a run. It's like knowing what kind of encounters you could expect and what dungeon, when to burn one, when not to. It's invaluable for Temple of Fiends. If you can avoid unrunnable encounters, it's worth its weight in gold.
Silver trying to use the TNT. Sir, you need to give that to the dwarf and kill him. Stat. And it does look like we are going to have a statue. I wonder if the 3 remaining light warriors are going to get tired of carrying the statue around for the rest of the game.
I don't know, I like the statue, it's soothing. It's different from Dirt Nat Dam.
That's true, he doesn't look as tired in this pose.
It's siesta time, man.
And we get a much more dapper view of the best hat in the game.
Also true.
So Edge going to check Melmond. Worst hat in the game. We don't even know what's in there because he went so fast. And I'm going to go over to the Crescent Lake. Edge getting the EXPs. Everybody's friend.
Yeah, Melmond had a quite nice selection of spells with Life 2, Fog 2, Fire 3, and Nuke.
That is the dream right there. And we have some Gerwolves and some stone. So, chat, what kind of nastiness would you like to see in this volcano?
We have a nice collection of mobs that can have nasty things, between the Agamas, the Red Gargoyles, the Paralisks, the Wiz Ogres.
The Arhydras, the Cerebruses.
The Red Dragon.
I mean, unless you're Gur Ogre in that dungeon, you suck.
I would really like to see a Nuke Agama.
That'd be so dirty. Death Touch Water would be terrible. The fires cannot have toxic. Sorry, Kaiten.
Yep, unfortunately, with these flags, the only mobs that can have spells are the ones that have spells in the base game.
Oh, shoot! Sylverfyre trolling the chat, swapping his party members around. So his name now reads Tyro's Food, Not Friends.
I support that troll. What do you think in chat? Should we kill the Tyros or eat or save them for later?
This is the best. This is so good. I'm actually shedding tears because I'm laughing so hard. Edge got all that delicious 38k gold. Gonna make his way to the volcano now.
Yep, doing the wise thing and picking up a few extra levels before heading over to the volcano, which is a quite scary place, actually. A lot of things in there hit like trucks, a lot of skills. Not the kind of place you want to be going at level 7.
Nope, and we see sylverfyre getting a consistent 60.1 FPS throughout this race so far. No, unless you're the fires and the red giants and the Gur ogres are the only 3 mobs that don't have skills or spells in the volcano. So good luck, Edgeworth. Let's see what kind of cap patrol we can get today. Well, Edge got the friendly part here. Gets the defense sword, the gold bracelet, and the floater.
By picking that up, the entire world is now open to Edge, but we're still not safe from a very trolly slab or crown.
Nope, sylverfyre visiting the old men doing yoga in the park, gets his canoe, warps out, hits the end, and is gonna run into Cobra Scorpion. So do you have an affinity for going to get your floater, or are you finishing Volcano?
It depends. With those kind of settings, level 12, I mean, I'll just plow through Volcano, clear it out, and finish it. At higher scales, I'll probably bail out and go check the free chests all over the map.
Alright, we got good guy fire 2 Paralisks.
It's a very fortunate thing. It was only a 2-pack.
Yep, so the Paralisks are the Ordeal's Mad Cats.
Or just red gargoyles.
God, those things are so terrible. Sylverfyre skips I think it was 3 encounters outside. I'm gonna come on in and say hi.
Skillfully avoids the free tile in front of the door.
Alright, Gargoyles with fast. Oh shoot. Oh, this got real. Old Rusty, this is also round 2 flags. This is the first match between Sylverfyre and Edgeworth. I also saw Cure 4 in the level 6 shop. Nice pickup for Edgeworth.
And Heal 3, which is probably nicer than Cure 4.
Oh man, Heal 3 is such a menu time saver.
Oh, it's insane, especially when you're going to Volcano or Ice Cave or any place with a damage tile.
So we have a dead food. I don't know what happened. I didn't see.
He just lost his contact lenses. He'll be back up.
So do you think Edge is going to go check all the free chests he can right now, except maybe the volcano, or not the volcano, the waterfall?
I can't imagine why he'd be going out if he wasn't going to check the free chest. Definitely a huge time save if you wind up finding both key items you're looking for, say in Cardia Isles or the Titan's Tunnel.
Yeah, I actually lost the race the other day because I did not check the Bahamut Isles. I checked all the other free chests except for those, and it had the slab in it, and I ended up losing the race, and I was salty as all can be afterwards.
They're absurdly quick checks, so I mean, as soon as you're outside with the airship, just get over there and take the 30 seconds or whatever it takes to look at them, especially with warp accessible.
Yes, you heard it here first, guys. If you want to learn how to do the randomizer and do it the right way, don't do what I do. Okay, follow our great runners here, Sylverfyre and Edgeworth, talented runners. Edgeworth, one of the OGs. Tons of games, tons of races. One of the, I think, top 5s on Speedruns Live. Top 5 racers of the game. Big into the Dragon Warrior randomizer as well. Give these guys a follow. Sell it. Say hello. Also, give Speed Gaming and Feasel some love. We're super appreciative of them hosting us and allowing us to race on their channel.
And just the behind the scenes work that's put in by Feasel is very much appreciated.
I'm beginning to think that Feasel is actually a robot, or he has a robot doing this for him, because this man is, I mean, I have a 10-year-old, I'm up early, I'm on Discord early. Feasel is always green, streaming something, restreaming something, like all hours of the day.
I believe he confirmed early on in the tournament that he only needed food, not sleep.
And if you guys are liking what you're seeing, join our Discord. Come be friends with us. We're a friendly bunch of guys. As Edgeworth finds the slab in the Bahamut Islands, that is going to open up the Sky Cave to him now. So he has the option to do Sky Cave first now, if he wants. Probably still going to do Volcano first. But after Volcano, the world is his oyster.
I don't know about that. Volcano, yes, it still has chests, but it's a long clear. Sky Castle might be the better play here.
Feasel confirming he only needs corn dogs to live.
But are chili dogs acceptable substitutes to corn dogs?
Will Broadsworth trolling the chat. Listen, sir, I almost fell for that. I am very tired. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I expect Edge is going to go pick up his cube and clear out both the Northern Hemisphere dungeons before going back to Volcano. Unless he wants to grind early. But I mean, he could be doing that on the Blue Dragon, which is a very good source of experience as well.
As we see him going back to Revoca, picking up these pro rings, the gold bracelets and the pro rings, the later dungeons are certainly much safer at this point. In a sense of the available number of spellcasters in the Sea Shrine and the Sky Cave, the percentage of spellcasters is way less in those two than in the Volcano. But Edgeworth is going to prove both of us wrong and head back to the Volcano. So Edge, I believe, still has these 5 chests, 5 chests to check here. Sylverfyre also getting the boat, 2.0 version. As the fire lisks getting lit. Oh, we got one down.
Nasty 4-pack's gonna hurt.
Yes, if you suffer from epilepsy, you may want to avert your eyes while they're walking on the lava. Wayward Devil, the one after you use the loot, you kill the Phantom, you use the loot to go down to the next floor, and that door you walk out of is locked by the Mystic Key. Which I will not admit how many times I have not had the Mystic Key and tried to go through that door. After the 2 chests, Wayward. Alright, let's see. Edge gets that trap tile. Opal Bracer, that's huge. Gonna test our friend the Agama. Bane! Well, Edgeworth said bye.
My life is complete. I am incredibly content right now. So, considering we have Agamas that are going to one-shot your entire party, where would you go from there?
Not here. I'm dipping. I'm going to the Peninsula of Power.
Well, assuming Edgeworth decides to nope out of there, the popular options would be the Eye and Ice Cave, but the Ice Cave isn't a particularly safe place to go right now. Or the Blue Dragon in Mirage Tower, which he does have access to, having picked up the slab.
Yeah, in Sylverfyre's going to translate his slab. Looks like he may be going to. What? Hold up, Sylverfyre. Your name is Tyro Food, not Friend, and you run away from 2 Tyros. What is this blasphemy? And Cerebus have glare. And trans. Oh god, this is fun. I love this game. Everybody give Entroper Zero a shout out for helping create this trolly ass stuff. Now, would you say that this volcano is better or worse than the last one?
Pretty par for the course. I mean, they always have something bad in them, so.
Yeah, I did enjoy our practice seed with 5 cracks in the volcano. That was a doozy. Oh, we have friendly bulls. So we'll what's Edgeworth? I mean, Edgeworth is 17. He doesn't really need to grind.
Need to know, but running a black belt like that, it's not a huge time loss, and it makes the rest of the game so much easier. Yes, you're sacrificing about 10, 12 minutes just power leveling a single character, but in later encounters, mobs are going to run away from you, you're going to have a higher chance of running yourself. It pays out.
You see nightmares with gaze. The 4 guards is a great EXP pickup. Yes, sir, Files. We had early floater, and slab was free in the Bahaman Islands, so Sylverfyre opted out of the atrocity that is our volcano, and is checking these chests here for free. Sylverfyre is not living up to his name. I'm a little upset. And you see, Sylverfyre traded the stoned black mage for a dead red one. So there's just hat abuse everywhere. Yes, the dream. So why don't you check the second floor here in this situation, Mr. Artea?
I have no idea, because if you're gonna go into early Mirage like that, I'd definitely check the second floor too. And probably grab a couple of levels on the Blue Dragon too. And if you don't have warp or exit available, it's a different story, but he does have them, so I don't understand what sylverfyre is doing there.
We'll have to ask him in our post-race interview. As Edgeworth, I guess he got tired of the volcano and is opting for some love elsewhere.
Well, he checked his chest, saw there was nothing interesting in there, so I expect he'll be either going to Mirage or making a play for the water cave and then the air cave.
Alright, we got the Oxio for Edge. Sylverfyre also going to pick it up. Edge gonna go to Lufenia and get the chime. We'll see if Edge also chooses to do the bottom floor or two of the Mirage Tower. What I'm noticing from this chat is they're pretty evil people. You guys are wishing the absolute worst of these runners. I commend you. And Ed, he goes left, he fakes right, he goes back left. Alright, he's going over to the waterfall. Or to Onrak. Edgeworth picking up a slew of cabins and some houses as well. I'm gonna make a trek up to the waterfall. As Sylverfyre is already there, we're gonna get our first potential out-of-bounds bat sighting.
We'll see if they decide to go into the Sea Shrine or go back to Mirage. I mean, Mirage in the Sky is an outrageous amount of chests that doesn't take that long. As opposed to the Sea Shrine that has a slew of unrunnable encounters.
Yeah, I don't disagree. The chests in the Sky Fortress are a little more spread out, but they have the early warp, so that's kind of negated.
They're a bit more spread out, but you get anywhere from 3 to 6 chests in a single room.
And if 4 Perilous weren't bad in the volcano, 7 here in the waterfall are even worse. See if the Mongols have anything fun. Nope, never mind. Edgeworth.
Edge, unfortunately, not showing off the out-of-bounds bat. Maybe Sylverfyre will have better luck.
No, but he does pick up the ice armor. Ice armor gives protection to fire, which is associated with paralysis. So he will be immune to the paralysis status application. And we do get an out-of-bounds sighting from Sylverfyre, but he gets 3 Paralysts.
Fortunately, he gets the hero nuke, so they're not going to be any issue.
Yep. If you have protection from fire, your chance to get stunned is drastically decreased. And Edge gonna go to the Sky Cave, the Air Cave. What do you call it? You call it the Sky Cave, right?
The air cave.
This is the cave of breathing. Edge does not kill the Tyros. No, Edge, fight. Why one time couldn't the Tyros have Death Touch? Edge, with the double invalidation of the run, not giving us out of bounds bat or a Tyro kill. But we'll kill these 4 vampires.
He still has a chance to redeem himself by picking up the validation chest.
Apparently these are not fun vampires like the last race. Or are they? What just happened?
That's probably not something he minds. There's a very good chance that he's just going to power level his black belt on the blue dragon. And with spammable life too, who cares about a death anyway?
Gotta love the trolley vampires. And we'll see Sylverfyre gonna go to the Sea Shrine first. Pick up the Ice Shield. I'm gonna pass up on this juicy experience. So let's see what Sylverfyre missed out on. 10 gold, a sun sword. Gets the tail. with the Bane sword. 10k gold. Why couldn't you guys go in the same place? Now we have to actually pay attention to both sides. It's hard enough to watch one when it goes so fast. Sylverfyre popping into that door trying to get the mermaid's number, but to no avail. Grabs a dragon sword.
Edge picking up some tasty dragon experience.
The blue dragon will not break.
With heal 3, it's not going to do a whole lot of anything. That is perfect. That's a prime candidate for grinding. He has nothing threatening, and that heal 3, due to a bug in the base game, doesn't even hit himself.
But Edge doesn't care. He's like, bye. We don't need no stinking EXP. And go mode.
With an adamant and the tail, yeah, definitely go mode.
And doubly go mode. Contemplating maybe going out. We have no ribbons yet, so I mean, how many extra chests are you checking just to find one ribbon?
With shuffled spells and wall, none. But I'm not necessarily known for sane plays.
What's the fun in playing intelligently?
I mean, contrary to round 1, where you know where the nasty spells are, and you know that you're going to eat a lot of them going through Temple of Fiends. When spells are shuffled around, it's not necessarily as much of an issue.
Picks up that nice black shirt for his black mage, potentially a black wizard soon. Edgeworth gonna kill the Gurnaga. Just punches for one. Very friendly.
This to me is the best room in the best floor in the entire game. Every encounter is an amazing source of experience.
Yep, that's about an agama worth of experience right there. This is about 1.3 agamas worth of experience.
It tells you everything about this game when you refer to experience points as agamas.
They're just that good. Files, do you kill Chaos last or do you kill him first? It's a mystery.
Palom in chat and Feasel earlier actually were mentioning that we're an hour into the run and we still haven't seen a fiend go down. We haven't, but Edge is basically just checking his last chest, hoping to find a ribbon, and he's going to be plowing through these dungeons in about 20 minutes.
Yep, they had the unfortunate affair known as the volcano with Fire 2 Perilous and Bane Agamas, which is going to make for an interesting TOFR if they can't find a ribbon. So Edgeworth has to be looking for like dragon armor, Aegis shields, anything to give somebody protections. I mean, the black mage has the black shirt, which gives you protection to what, time magic. So, yay. The manticores have crack. Alright, maybe we can see a little solo black belt grinding. And gonna warp out. Alright, now I'm all sorts of confused. Where you think he's just going to revive his party members?
No. I think he's gonna power level now. I am legitimately as confused as you are.
And we have 2 revived party members and a trip to the end. I'm gonna go do that class change is my guess. Nope. Gonna go to the dwarf cave and get the... Nope. I'm gonna go to Astus Castle. That is correct, Almacia. Without the ribbon, Bane and Crack are going to be fun. All right, we gave the prince some funny stuff, and he's awake now. His treasure trove has the opal shield and the opal helmet, but neither Edgeworth are going to take. He's going to check Astus' castle now. These 3 beautiful chests. See what's in store. We have a Excalibur now for Edgeworth, and Sylverfyre gonna give us our first look at Kraken. Who has fire too. Shouldn't Kraken do less damage? I mean, we're in the Sea Shrine. You're doing fire too. This doesn't make sense. And we have our first lit orb 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 1 second into the race. Edgeworth is going now to Bahamut's lair. He's going to make that class change.
Hopefully Silver goes to the air cave next instead of checking Earth. I mean, checking Earth would be a death sentence at this point.
Yeah, I think that would be the nail in the coffin, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm concerned that that might be his play because he did check quite a few chests in the Mirage Tower. And yeah, it looks like he is going to Earth.
Oh no, Silver.
What are you doing?
Gonna go back to the volcano. We've seen all the chests in here. We know nothing good is available. The rest of the good stuff is in the sky cave, air cave.
Silver might be confident that his warrior can power level with the health pool he has, but
It's risky. He has no elemental protections. And we know he doesn't have. He hasn't picked up the ice armor yet either, right? So, or the ice shield, so he doesn't have. And poor Hank and the white. Oh man, Cerebus is so good. Yeah, Edgeworth has the ice armor and the flame shields. But I don't know if Sylverfyre has either the ice armor or the ice shield yet.
yeah, despite Silverfyre having a fiend down, Edge is still way ahead. He has all of his key items. All he's shopping for really is a ribbon, but he's probably not even going to care at this point.
Yeah, every second that Sylverfyre spends checking a chest is another second Edgeworth is pulling ahead because he no longer has to check chests. But we do see the Aegis shield here in the volcano, and that's going to be really important for TOFR with Bane Agamos. And Silverfyre not healing. Hopefully these bulls don't bully him. Now, if you're Edgeworth here, are you thinking there's no way. I mean, what's the chance that Silverfyre is taking my route? Do you think Edgeworth feels comfortable checking these chests?
You know, Edge knows what he's doing. There's no doubt in my mind that if he's checking these chests, he knows he has the time to do it. Cerberoth in chat asking how long these runs usually take. It really depends on the settings you use. For this particular match, you can expect around an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. I'd expect Edge will finish in around 20 minutes, 20-25-ish.
Did Edge check the dwarf cave yet?
I didn't see it. He did go on a crown chest run, so I'd assume he checked the dwarf cave. That's like the biggest key locked chest hoard there is.
No, he has the Excalibur now. I just don't recall seeing him as Silverfyre as his second orb down. Now, if Silverfyre goes to the air cave now, then it spoke too soon. I was gonna say if Silverfyre goes to the air cave, that changes everything. Silverfyre has a pretty big lead if he had chose to go to the air cave.
Honestly, not. Well, keeps going to Earth, so I mean that point is moot. But it's not that big of a lead. Clearing a dungeon without checking chests doesn't take very long at all.
Yep, I mean we did see in the last race, in the Bridge of Destiny, you can get 15 encounters, so nowhere is safe.
Definitely not. That was an incredibly unfortunate run of luck. And Edge showing off the diagonal strats for the 4th floor of the Sky Cave.
And everybody get your prayers out in chat for War Mech sighting here on the Bridge of Destiny. We did not see one in race 1. Let's hope for one in race 2.
I believe we've been War Mechless for the entire tournament so far, unless I missed a match yesterday.
Not the whole tournament. I don't think we've seen one in the Edgeworth gets the dream run across the Bridge of Destiny.
And Silver picking up a ribbon in the Earth Cave.
Very lucky. I was gonna say, I think Edge has killed 3 War Mechs, I think. As Edge takes down the Fiend of Air and gets his first orb lit.
I expect we'll be seeing another one lit before Silver even makes it to Lich.
Yeah, Silver's gonna check every chest in here and be sad. Be very sad that there is no key quest item.
Quite a few of them are out of the way as well, so even with warp accessible, it's a huge time waste to check every chest on Earth.
Yep, the first floor is awful. Those 4 chests are spread out so far. This floor here is not as bad, but still not great either. The third floor is just trolly as heck. It's one chest, one chest, one chest, one chest, and they're so spread apart. And then the 5th chest is guarded by the vampire.
Always a fun thing when it's a vanilla ruby or a floater that's blocked behind the vampire.
And you expect Edgeworth will probably check 5 chests here in the Sea Shrine, the 2 in that long hallway, and then the 3 by the Gershark Wizzahag trap tile.
No, I mean, it's about 5 steps out of your way. It's just silly not to check them.
So being in Sylverfyre's situation, you have to think, going through his head, not checking these chests and not finding anything, just looking for that crown really. As a runner, do you start to feel a little deterred that your routing is not panning off, or maybe you're thinking you have to gamble in Ice Cave or Ordeals?
Oh, well, I still have Sky Castle accessible, so I would definitely be checking that first. At which point, I mean, once you have the crown, you have Wall. It's a bit risky to go into Temple of Fiends, but you can normally pull it off. I mean, it's a very unlucky fight if you wind up having your white mage baned or robbed or killed on the first turn before you can get a wall off.
Yeah, and we know Edge checked all of the chests in fire in the volcano. I wonder if he remembers that the Aegis shield is there and is going to go out of his way to pick it up.
I mean, between Dragon Armor, the Pro Ring, and the Aegis shield, I mean, he's got defenses against pretty much everything that matters. There are a couple of things that can still trip him up, but his night is set. So I would definitely go out of my way for it, but we'll see if Edge decides it's worth it or not.
And Edge has killed Kraken, and
looks like he might be paying the mermaids a visit.
Wants to get those cute blonde's numbers. The Silver finds another ice sword. And while we have a little English is hard, chest checking fiasco, take a minute to follow our runners, Sylverfyre and Edgeworth. Great guys, great entertainers, very knowledgeable about the randomizer. Edgeworth, one of the OGs of the community. Also, give Speed Gaming and Feasel some love. Feasel confirmed he only needs corn dogs to run Speed Gaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Please show them some love. It is September, so for half price, you could give Speed Gaming a little love and support, and also go follow this guy Artea _SRL. great at the randomizer, and always comes out with the kookiest, craziest strategies like 4 hats.
4 hats are good, man.
I'll admit 4 gingers is good, but 4 hats,
Keep in mind, I do prefer playing on settings that don't have absurd XP gains, so. The value of a hat goes up dramatically when you can't just power level to 40 in 2 minutes.
Truth, I agree. So Edge checks the mermaid floor to no avail. Do you think he's giving up on ribbons?
Yeah, at an hour and 20 minutes, I can't expect he'll be going that much out of his way for them. We're already above his average time per run, so.
Actually, probably like 11 minutes above his average time. Every time I race with this guy, he's like 15 minutes ahead of everybody. I'm just like, oh, he's done, and I'm like halfway through the volcano. CPL Spider, we believe the only thing he's looking for is a ribbon. And he's gonna find one, so this will probably be his ticket to paradise.
Well, if you want fun random facts, in the last 30 days, Edgeworth has clocked in an average time of 140 across all settings. So for these flags, he's usually around the 120 mark.
That's disgusting.
For comparison, Sylverfyre usually averages around 224.
I average dot forfeit. That's my favorite placing. Files, you do not want what I'm on right now. Approaching the 20 plus hours of no sleep. Been in a car for 14 and a half hours and YOLOing the casts because I love you guys.
Sylverfyre making his way to the arcade for his last crystal and to pick up his crown in approximately, 22 chests?
Yep, it was on the first floor right side. So he will grab that and hopefully we just see him go. If he does not check any other chests in the Sky Temple, we'll have a really close race on our hands. As we see, Edgeworth has to finish another half of the Earth Cave and the volcano. We got some roos. Everybody get your roos out in chat. And Sylverfyre finds the tail. Have we... Okay, so... I don't know. Have we seen the dragon mail yet? I know we have the pro ring and we have the Aegis shields, but have we seen dragon mail yet? So yes, so Sylverfyre is going to be... If Sylverfyre checks the right side of this first floor first and finds that that tail, he's got a good maybe 10-minute lead on Edgeworth at that point. So on this floor, this right hallway has 6 chests, and the other 2 rooms I think have 4 combined. So Sylverfyre doesn't have the dragon mail then. Even then, he still... Yes, Hedge did find a ribbon. There was one here in the Earth Cave.
Yeah, getting trolled by some bats here.
Yeah, not as bad as Jay Coper did last race, though. Probably gonna drop something for that black shirt. You know, I've always wondered if the White Wizard is a male or female character.
Could pass for both, I guess. I believe that canonically they're all male though.
And Sylverfyre needs to go to that right side and fast. Where's oh no.
Ah, he's probably just gonna check the top floor before going back. I mean, I can't imagine he's gonna skip those chests. Wow. What are you doing, Silver?
Sylverfyre. Oh, Wiz Ogres have toxic.
Oh, chat correcting us and saying that he picked up both the crown and adamant already.
Thank you, based Iron Jesus. So now we're got a good race here, boys and girls. He's facing the poisonous Doritos. Cerberus, this race went from like really not close to ungodly close in like a minute and a half.
Yeah, Uh, Edge is slightly ahead for sure, but not by much anymore.
Yeah, and we did see Edge did not go and grab that Aegis shield, so we'll have a little less protections, but as both hitting their Fiends fights now. And Sylverfyre got a super good walk across the Bridge of Destiny as well. Yep, Edgeworth has the Crown quest line advantage plus whatever it takes for Tiamat to die here, so maybe a good 4-minute lead now for Edgeworth. And he's just gonna pray for base Star and Jesus to give him a good run through here. And gets an absurd. Oh my goodness. That's an absurd start.
I'd definitely rather see that on the water floor, though.
And wow, the Phantom pimp slaps the Knight for 315.
Yeah, with the scaling, the Phantom can turn into something that's pretty scary, actually. He has an absurdly large spell list and some really respectable stats, actually.
Chimera with Heal 2, the Dream. Edge picking up his first unrunnable, and we don't know what Frostwolves have yet, so apparently, oh, they have Lock. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. As I'm sitting here talking, and we're not realizing that I don't have push to talk on, and the dream. No, don't do it, Sylverfyre.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh no.
No!
In fairness, I mean, who hasn't done that before?
He's trolling us too hard.
Yeah, he remembered potions, but he's gonna have a nasty surprise once he gets to the Phantom, unless he notices that he doesn't have the key, but it looks like he didn't.
Not like this, Sylverfyre, not like this. And Troper Zero, you will find out soon, my friend.
Oh yes. He is going to hate himself in about a minute.
As we're getting our first look at Lich 2.
But I mean, you can't really fault Silver for that. I mean, you can, because it's a silly mistake to make, but it's one that pretty much every runner has done at some point. And the day it happens is the day that you never forget about the crown ever again.
Oh no, that's not true, because I still do that crap all the time. You just get in the heat of the moment and you're like, oh, darn it. Yeah, he doesn't know that he's actually not too far behind, but that's the pressure of the randomizer race. Dark Beth, the treasure chests are all randomized. Skills, spells, and status attacks are all shuffled. So in the vanilla version of the game, any spellcaster or skill user is able to have different skills and spells. Every monster could have a status effect on their basic attacks. The scaling is up to 140% now. And what's the last thing? Still getting 5 times the experience with the 500 flat bonus. And the RNG tables are shuffled.
And I wish I could see his face right now.
Yes, sir. So for whoever was answering the question of what door is locked in TOFR, now you know. And this is like, I don't know, maybe the worst feeling ever.
Oh, there's worse, but it's definitely up there. Meanwhile, Edgeworth is running into some really beefy octopus.
Kraken does not want to become calamari tonight.
Definitely not.
Seems to have a rather high basic attack.
Well, he slaps like Kraken does, but he has ridiculously high absorb.
And is down, but Edgeworth gonna go into the rest of the dungeon with only his fighter and black belt.
Which should be enough. I mean, he does have access to both the white robe and the defense sword. He's got plenty of heal potions, and he only has really, like, maybe, what, 1 or 2 encounters and 2 bosses to take down. Shouldn't be that bad.
Ooh, but this is a bad one to pick up here, is the purple worms can hit like Mack trucks.
Definitely giving Bill a bit of trouble, but Hank seems to be surviving for now.
So we're hoping for nuclear Tiamat right here, as Sylverfyre taking his second step into the Temple of Fiends Revisited. He has actually both Temper and Fast in the form of the Power Gauntlet on his Knight. And Tiamat hits for about 230. 147 that time. Oh, that's awful. This is all on Bill. Oh no, there it is, nuke!
Whoa, Edge is in trouble.
Oh, if Tiamat does something, discuss. Oh no!
Oh, and Tiamat goes down.
Woo! And ladies and gentlemen, we have this is going to be really, really hard. So you're going to see him move the.
No, you forgot the ribbon. Edgeworth, don't forget the ribbon.
I think he was just getting here. I don't think Edgeworth's going to make that mistake. Apparently, we're just wrong. Now he pauses. He's like, crap, I didn't put the power gauntlet or anything. Oh, he does have the power gauntlet at least. Okay. Opens up with Blizzard. XXXXX. Nuclear.
Both Blizzard and Nuclear rolling really low on the damage.
Does 527, so we have a chance. It's about 900 now.
Oh my god!
Oh, turn order is going to be huge here.
Oh, and
Oh,
Edge takes it
Edgeworth.
with a 10 HP black belt.
GG to Edgeworth. Wow, that was like an 1800 health chaos. That was wow. Just words can't express the.
Interesting. And yeah, it looks like with an official SRL.
Charm coming in clutch with that clip. They would like to know what the official SRL time was. So we're going to hopefully get Edgeworth and Silver in here for a little quick talk. As I'm flying solo here, Artea has left me hanging. Chat, get your Bible thumbs out in chat for Rest in Pepperoni's Artea. As we are joined here by Edgeworth. Edgeworth, entertain the people. I rip Artea. GG, sir. That was a very, very interesting trolley seed, to say the least.
Yeah, it did a very good job of destroying my primary strategy and making a mess of my backup.
What was more terrifying, the Fire 2 Perilous or the Bane Agamas?
Bane Agamas, definitely. Because if I wanted to check that chest in the bottom, I needed to go past them twice. But let's not forget about Cerebus with Glare and Trance and Toxic Whiz Ogres and Manticores with Crack. This was the seed was definitely out to get us.
Yeah, you guys definitely. I'd say the last race, the Volcano, was a little bit worse, but this definitely was right up there. And this race was again. You appeared ahead for a large majority of the race. Sylverfyre went a different route than you did. You were in go mode at like 1 hour or so, but you kept checking chests. We assumed you were looking for the ribbon, or am I right? So by the time Sylverfyre finally got to this to get the crown in the air fortress, you guys were basically tied. He had completed 3 orbs, and you were just finishing the Earth Cave, I believe it was, and you killed Lich like 15 seconds before he killed Tiamat.
Yeah, the only one I found was the one in the Earth Cave. Did Sylverfyre find any others?
Nope, that was the only one that we saw. Our guess is nobody checked the 3 chests in Temple of Fiends. So maybe one there, and then nobody did Ice Cave or Ordeals, so those are possible locations as well.
That was my assumption, is they landed someplace optional. Also, I need to slow down my menuing a bit, because that screwed me twice on the last push with putting the white shirt on the wrong person and then forgetting to move the ribbon over. But hey, 10 health. That's just how you drew it up, right?
That's all you need. You only need 10 health and a black belt that can punch for 700.
Yeah, an absurdly high crit. Oh, whatever, I'll take it.
And we're seeing Sylverfyre here getting carry. Artea has left me. Rip internet connection.
Oh, I'm back. Sort it out now.
Yeah, when we saw you menuing and we didn't see you move the ribbon on the air floor, and then you walked to Garland, where we were like, okay, now he's going to do the ribbon, and you menued for a second, but you never swapped it. And then when you talked to him that third time, you paused for like 3 seconds. Is that when you realized, like, oh, crap?
Yeah, I was like, can I hit B? That was kind of my cast exit on accident moment.
You must always hold B when you talk to the last NPC of the game.
I will try to remember that. Especially this Sunday.
But yeah, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on your first victory.
Thanks. That was a seed, all right.
Charm, I guess that would depend if Sylverfyre doesn't wipe. I don't think Edge can make this kind of a lead up in this situation with the RNG shuffled, although both of you guys had disgusting Bridge of Destinies. I think there's only 2 encounters between the both of you.
Yeah, as soon as I did that, I was like, well, all right, this is going to make up a little bit of time.
And your first, 3.5 floors in Temple of Fiends Revisited were absolutely disgusting too. You got 1 encounter all the way to the Phantom. We were like, all right, this is This is some good shit right here.
Yeah, no waters either.
Yeah, it's definitely a very fortunate Temple of Fiends run for you.
Yeah, and then Kraken hits the mages in the back row. But, of course.
Just for the record, we did not commentator curse you this time.
Well, I mean, at least his white mage survived.
Chat wants to know if you enjoyed not wearing the ribbon you wasted 20 plus minutes looking for on the final boss.
I wouldn't say that I wasted it. It was a very nice ribbon. It's at least, fashionable to look at. What I want to know is why I can't rip the cloth into several ribbons.
Because then it wouldn't be as beautiful.
Files wants me to tell you he asked that question. Listen,
somehow I already knew.
Chat, I'm sleep deprived, so I have no shame. I will ask any question you guys want to know.
Oh, thank God he did it. All right.
And rip no life on. Oh wait, no, that's. I always get thrown off when they don't shuffle the dead people in the back.
This is gonna be a little rough with Nuke on Tiamat. We'll see if that comes up.
Did you ever check the level 7 and 8 shops to see if there was the fast spell there?
No, the fast was level 4.
Yep, fast was indeed an Elfon.
I knew that. I was just keeping you on your toes, buddy.
Much appreciated. Ooh.
Chat is calling for an invalidation of the run as you did not kill any tyros.
Oh,
You
rip the black mage.
You did not. Oh, what? How are you? Oh man, Nuke is good. And you did not give us an out of bounds bat sighting.
I opened the validation chest though, so there's that at least.
Hey, those chests are on free safe squares, so I'm checking them every time now. One man, one 2,000-year-old beast who will come out victorious.
So
The viewing public.
he should be safe, but of course, having just said that, he might not be.
I mean, we didn't see very much into the skill list, so I got spells. I got peppered with spells, so
the blizzard isn't
there's the
going to
first
do
one.
much, and then he had what, lit 2, I believe.
It like lit 2, fire, nuclear was the only scary thing you saw.
Yeah.
I would like to see him put the power bracelet.
Oh, good. Bane was next too, so exciting.
Oh, not having the power gauntlet is not good.
Well, Chris can get the work done, but it's going to take a while longer.
Just gotta settle into a nice RNG loop.
Oh, hold A and pray.
Oh, 2 casts of Bane. Alright. Oh, and it looped over again.
No, there can't be cure for. He's already cast all his spells twice.
He got all of the junk lit 2s from Kraken. Good game.
GG sylverfyre.
I made it.
GG.
Limping
GG.
across the finish line, but I made it.
Who made that seed? Banned from making seeds
Czar.
again. Czar, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
He's already on the list, though.
I was about to make the seed and then he made it, so it's not my fault.
That would disqualify you from the tournament for making your own seed. That'd be like ultra trolly. So I think we can chalk this one up, Silver, to
The crown
key,
is not a key. It cannot unlock doors.
The key is important.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
So we're sitting.
The worst part is the second time I went in the Temple of Fiends, I just found like all of the gas dragons, all of them.
We're sitting here and we're like, okay, you went from the air cave to the Temple of Fiends, and we're like, he has to go kill Astos.
I imagine there was a lot of not like this in chat. I imagine I was like maybe a tiny bit behind or about even at that point.
You guys killed your fourth fiends about 10 seconds apart. Edge had just completed the crown quest, so that was your only time difference.
Okay, so I was a tiny bit behind.
Yeah, it was super close. And considering he was in go mode about 35 minutes ahead of you.
Oh wow.
He hit go mode. He went sky cave second.
Yeah, I decided to I didn't feel strong. So I felt like I was missing equipment and stuff that I would need to do that, which is why I kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna, translate my slab, grab the first floor Mirage, then go Cube and Kraken. And so yeah, I went into Mirage without Cube. That was like an intentional decision on my part, but. Yeah. I can see how that benefited Edge overall a little bit.
But both
how did
of you
I make that time back?
not having a ribbon. Edge had no ribbon, and you found yours early.
Got it. Yeah, I only found the one. I found it in Earth.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even that early.
So it was, well, you did Earth second.
Yeah, I also had the Aegis shield, which helps a little bit.
Yeah, I had that. I died.
I don't know if Edge found the tail.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, the crown and the tail were like right next to each other.
Right. Now I remember. Yeah.
Or the tail was on floor 2 and the crown was on floor 1 of the Sky Fortress.
Yeah, I ended up having to leave Floating Castle as well after Manticores with Crack wiped out my white mage.
That's what it. We were curious as to why you were leaving.
Okay.
The Crack.
Yeah. I didn't want to take the risk of losing about 7 minutes worth of leveling on that second floor, so I decided to just leave.
We thought you were going to solo grind on the Blue Dragon, in all honesty.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but no ribbon, so...
That was quite literally the safest grind spot in the game.
Yeah, I noticed. I felt a little good when I'm like, I decided ahead of time to basically just kill off a party member and use that to kind of make up the XP from not grinding. And when I found out that Agabus had Bane, I'm like, well, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, I was concerned about the Cerebus encounter.
Oh gosh, I literally reset out of that, like the one time I found it in Volcano, and then I was certainly worried about it running through Mirage.
Yeah,
because they have a high ambush chance too.
Yeah, it's the worst in Mirage, and I just didn't want to level a character to 40, take one step, get ambushed by 3 of them, and just die.
That happened.
Oh, wouldn't be the first time that one of us has done something silly like that, aka me.
I think I might have done that if I hadn't, if I didn't have access to Adamant.
Yeah, the Adamant was right with the crown too, wasn't it? Or right with the tail or something.
So going into game 2, Silver and Edge, do you guys have any secret tech you're gonna reveal to us, or you guys just
I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell my opponent secret tech, but honestly, I kind of pulled out the secret tech there, which was I'm just going to run a 3-person party. I switched who the 3-person party was, but I decided ahead of time I was just going to run the 3-person party.
Yeah,
but I killed off the red mage when it's like, you can't learn Fade or Nuke without class change, you're worthless.
We thought you were trolling us with your name.
Oh, I absolutely was.
And then we thought. See, now we thought you were trolling us because you're at first you were like Tyro's friend, not food, and then you switched it, and we were like, oh yeah, and then you started killing the Tyros, and we were like, all right.
I only killed the one Tyro because like all of the other ones were like planned resets, but still,
that's one more than all 3 racers combined.
So I think my secret tech is get somebody else to make the seed.
Zardia, if you are in the building still, sir, you cannot make seeds anymore. You have been banned by the tournament director, aka yourself.
I'll take an ice blue production over this.
I think I would too.
Oh God, you sir are a dangerous man. I don't know if I would wish an ice blue production upon any of my opponents. Well, I just want to say again, congratulations, Edge. You have the 1-0 lead. And Sylverfyre, honestly, dude, I mean, the race was super close. Super close. Any last words from you two before we call it a night?
Yeah, Silver, you better win on Sunday so we can do this again at DWR.
I certainly. So, for those of you who don't know, if I beat Tristal in the Dragon Warrior tournament, Edgeworth and I are very likely, or either likely or guaranteed to face each other in that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if I beat Master Holmes, I would face you in the next round.
Okay, so you have to beat Master Holmes and I have to beat Tristal, and then we face each other.
Yeah, just beat the guy who won the tournament in Tristal. Yeah, no big deal.
Well, I mean, my entire run through the Dragon Warrior tournament has been upset after upset in the losers bracket, so I'm certainly trying to pull off some upsets.
It's definitely been enjoyable to watch, though.
Yep, and yeah, I hope to face you in that tournament, and then we can settle the rest of it with the remainder of this best of 3.
Sounds good.